खरी शिव सेना कौन थी? Will the real शिव सेना please stand up? यार ये सवाल काफी टाइम से चल रहा है. The answer is complicated, the process is defined and fairly simple. After a legal battle, the Supreme Court upheld the Election Commission's right to decide on the matter. But this is not the first time a major Indian political party is going through a Batwara. 1999, Janata Dal imploded, leading to factions by Sharad Yadav and H.D. Deve Gowda. Winner? None. Both were given alternate party symbols and names as Janata Dal United and Janata Dal Secular respectively. 2017, AIDMK split into a battle between V.K. Shashikala and O. Paneerselvam. Winner? None. The two factions split and took new names and symbols. But Shashikala was eventually jailed, the two factions reunited and got the original two-leaf symbol back. 2017, Samajwadi Party split with a war between Akhilesh Yadav and his father Mulayam Singh Yadav. Winner? Akhilesh Yadav, who won the party's bicycle symbol. 2021, Lok Janshakti Party split with Chirag Paswan versus Pashupati Paras. Winner? None. The party split with both factions now using modified names and new party symbols. So, how will the Election Commission decide for the Shiv Sena? As it has done in all previous cases, the Election Commission in the Uddhav Thackeray versus Eknath Shinde war will refer to the Election Symbols Reservation and Allotment Order 1968, paragraph 15, which primarily looks at the majority that each of the factions enjoy. How is this majority ascertained? Two major factors. First, the EC looks at the party's constitutional framework and identifies the number of office bearers and party members supporting each of the factions. Second, the EC also looks at how many MPs and MLAs of the party are supporting which faction. Both these factors are ascertained on the basis of the affidavits and documentation filed by the respective factions as proof of support. Now, if the majority is clear for one of the factions, it may be allowed to get the party symbol and name, while the smaller faction can be allowed to register as a separate party with a new name and symbol. But if the majority is not clear, the EC can freeze the party's symbol and allow the rival factions to register themselves with new or modified versions of the existing party name. Now, how long does the EC take to decide? Depends on several factors. But if there is an election coming up and the Commission doesn't have enough time, the EC may temporarily freeze the party's symbol and ask the groups to fight the elections with different temporary names and symbols. But if there isn't any urgency, the process can take its due course. What happens if the two factions unite in the future? They can prove their unity before the Commission and stake claim to the original name and symbol. So, Shiv Sena Kunachi. Shinde has the support of at least 40 out of the 55 MLAs and 12 out of the 19 MPs of the party. In the Lok Sabha, Shinde faction's Rahul Shewade has been identified as the leader of the party in the House. He is also being backed by majority of the corporators of several civic bodies, including Navi Mumbai, Thane, Dombivli, etc. So, when it comes to the legislative aspect of it, it looks like advantage Shinde. But the real challenge is to prove the majority of the office bearers and party members. Ever since the Supreme Court verdict, both factions have begun serious documentation work. Enrolling new members, getting signed affidavits from the existing loyalists, attempts to reach out and poach out are reportedly underway. Weeks after starting the rebellion, Shinde laid down a new structural framework, while the Uddhav faction keeps following the existing Sena framework with him as the party chief. Both factions are claiming the support of majority of the party workers on paper. Both have made several new appointments as office bearers ever since the split. But whose side will be considered legit? That's something for the Election Commission to decide and for us to wait and watch.